own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. The option look. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Blasted as he lets it go. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Takes it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. The give to the fullback. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Here comes the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. They'll go to the ground. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. Crosses the 40. There he goes. Running into the open space. Lead for the wire. Touchdown.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll run the option. The pitch. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the ear plugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unleashes it on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Part of the backfield. It's Strickland. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Williamson. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Rides the back and leaves it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Finds his tight end. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just a little off. Incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And that lead grows even bigger.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Goes to the option. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Trying to move them on the counter. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. Hunt is on its way. Here's the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. On the ground, it's Tyson. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They're going to run it. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And they can't make the connection. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Motion from the back. On the option. Now the toss. Crosses the 35. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown!
They called the option because there's so many options on the play. There's so many things they can do. The defense did a good job taking away the quarterback, but, man, they lost track of the running back. Great blocking. Running back takes it all away for the huge touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
That receiver found the open space in his zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Looking for room. It's Tyson. Finds a little space. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
Man, he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the 1st half.
They'll give it to him again. Turning it on! They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the offense back onto the field. He'll ride his man on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Fires left. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
First down for the offense.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Now on the option. Quick toss. Jukes his way for more. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. The give on the counter. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Almost had the completion, just missed it. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of him. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grab in the backfield. It's Strickland. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The lone back's got it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a 1st down as they try to score one late in the half.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw and it keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Gunderson. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Gonna run it, it's Tyson. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable 1st half so far. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. That that said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Finds his man down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He leaves it with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll go right back to it. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Plows through the defense.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They'll go back to work on offense. The option look. Quarterback on the keeper. Past the first down marker and still running. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. He'll toss it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He'll take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Let's see what he can do with it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his big tight end. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the offense onto the field again. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Williamson. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. Here comes the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The sure hands, it's Tyson. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights right down the middle. The lead is down to a field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his man. It's Williamson.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out.
There he goes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. On the run, it's Tyson. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. He'll keep it on the sneak. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Second down now after the sack. Wants to go up top. He's got the tight end. And they'll knock him down. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. In the red zone, it's Strickland. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That gives them a 16-10 lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll go to the fullback. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Sends it back in motion. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. The snap sets up the throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Strickland. They'll stop him short on third down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. They're throwing for it on fourth down. That's caught. It's Gregory. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Goes to the option. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. On the option. Stop in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. Next, going for the goal line. And he'll break the plane for a touchdown.
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
Big extra point coming. It would give them the lead late. And he knocks it through to put them up by 1, and now the D will try to hang on. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got him. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Williamson. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down, and the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing.
Turning it off! And he's brought down after a nice game. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Tyson. Powers through the defender. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late.
And that is a 1st down.
Looking for a crease, it's Tyson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Looking to throw. He's got it for the 2-point conversion. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Strickland. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Caught. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Wants to throw on first down. He wants a big play here late. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Pick off! What a play by this defense! Nice pickup on the return, and more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line. When you're trailing, you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee.